All right, back. Whew. Back to talking about Doctor Who, Colin Baker, the trial of a Time Lord in the Mysterious Planet. I forgot to mention yesterday when I uploaded a whole bunch of short videos for some of the other doctors, some of the other actors that played the Doctor in Doctor Who. I think I put up 8 of them, short videos. I thought it was interesting that the one I did for Matt Smith got, I think, 150 views just in one day. And I think a couple likes. But the other 7 that I did were at 2 or 3. So that's a big difference. Just curious about that. Why is Matt Smith the most popular? Matt Smith. Everybody likes Matt. Well, most people like Matt Smith. Is that what it is? I don't know. I'll find out if there's any improvement in the other short videos that I did for the other doctors. It'd be nice. I just thought it was strange. Why is Matt Smith getting way more views than anybody else? The one I did for Matt Smith, that is. Other than the ones that I did yesterday, I thought it was. I might have mentioned it before, but I thought it was strange that why did the short video I did for Patrick Troughton, why is that one so much lower? I guess because is he not as well known to audiences now? Is that what it is? Because he was from a long time ago? Maybe. Yeah. Previously, my the Sylvester McCoy one, I think, had for the short videos. The Sylvester McCoy one got the most. I think it was 200 some views, so that was nice. Also, yesterday I had a scary moment with a squirrel. Squirrels can really stress me out sometimes because I've seen them run over, which is horrible, and I get very angry. And I want to blame the driver because maybe the driver was in the car, person driving the car was driving too fast or not paying attention, which is very possible. But sometimes squirrels are very risky. They're like daredevils. They jump out in the road, and sometimes they move very slowly. But they definitely are very they live dangerous lives. They very they take risky uh, decisions. I wish they would just stay out of the road. I guess they're just got us. The squirrel is thinking there's some food over there. I'm gonna go get some food over there on the other side of the road. But when they do that and they cross the road with the traffic, cars and oh, it stresses me out. Yeah, yesterday they were doing that. This one squirrel. And I saw they were going out the road, and I saw there were cars coming from both directions. So now, and I was on my bike, so I decided I'm just gonna get out on the road here. I'm gonna cross the road and try to slow down the traffic, which makes sense because I'm much bigger than a squirrel on my bike. So I was thinking, well, I'll slow down the traffic from one side at least, and probably from both sides, and protect the squirrel for at least a little while there. And it helped because the squirrel made it across the the other side of the road. So I was glad about I was happy and glad about that. I felt good about that. Squirrels sure are cute. I just wish they would be more careful. Okay, back to talking about what happens in the mysterious planet for Doctor Who with Colin Baker. So back to the courtroom. Okay, the Valeyard says that it begins with the Doctor's involvement in the affairs of Ravolox, a planet within the Stellian galaxy. So we're seeing they are viewing along with the audience. The members in the courtroom are viewing the screen that is displaying the Matrix, which is the repository of all knowledge. Okay. On the screen, they all see the Doctor and Perry walking through a misty forest. I'm describing it as misty, but the mist wasn't in the foreground; it was in the background. So we can see the Doctor and Perry well. The Doctor tells Perry that Ravolox has the same mass, angle of tilt, and period of rotation as Earth. It's unusual to find two planets so similar. Yeah, and then I have in parentheses in my notes, but convenient for filming Doctor Who because it's so similar to Earth, and we have to film on Earth because we haven't explored other planets as far as I know. I know we've been to the moon, but I don't... Have we actually landed on Mars yet? I don't... If we have, I didn't hear about it. Maybe landed, maybe deposited a robotic, like are they called rovers? Yeah, it's interesting to think about going to other planets. Dangerous though. Anyway, so yeah, it's convenient. It's convenient that this alien planet, or is it an alien planet? It's convenient that it's convenient that this planet is so similar to Earth, since we have to film on it for Doctor Who. Anyway, okay. The Doctor continues. Ravolox also has the distinction of having been destroyed by a solar fireball. According to the records on Gallifrey, it was devastated some 5 centuries ago. I think somebody exaggerated. Don't you? Perry notices that there aren't any sounds of birds on this planet. She says none of this makes any sense. Any soil left after the visitation of a fireball. That's a funny way of describing the fireball. A visitation of a fireball. Which would be devastating. Visitation of devastation with the fireball. Okay, so any soil left after the visitation of a fireball would... Any soil left after the visitation of a fireball would be sterile. So I guess that means there wouldn't be any trees, but there are trees. We see a couple of rogues watching the Doctor and Perry from a distance. They are called Glitz and Dibber. They aim their guns at the Doctor, but the Doctor moves out of range. The Doctor and Perry see a door to a large building. They find an entrance through a hole behind some branches. In there, they find a sign that reads Marble Arch and suspects they're on Earth. So apparently Marble Arch is a place that the audience at the time in the United Kingdom would be familiar with. So apparently Marble Arch is a place in the United Kingdom. The Doctor says it's in the wrong part of space for it to be Earth. The planet and its entire constellation would have had to shift itself a couple of light years across space, after which, for some reason, it became known as Ravolox. Perry becomes upset at the idea of Earth in ruins. The Doctor says, look at it this way. Planets come and go. Stars perish. Matter disperses, coalesces, reforms into other patterns, other worlds. Nothing can be eternal. Perry wants to leave, but the Doctor wants to explore and investigate. He finds a hermetically sealed door, which he opens. It leads down to a lower level. I'm going to stop there.